Yo, what's up, everybody? Good afternoon. I mean, what? Good afternoon. Good evening. It's like I'm almost on the West Coast, but even on the West Coast, it still would have been nighttime. How's everybody doing? Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Hump Day. We are now over the hump, because we're basically on the, this is the nightcap. The game's going to start a little bit late. Looks like 10 minutes to go. We can enjoy the ends of this Alabama UNC game, in which our rivals across the road are getting hammered, which is great. So that's a great start to the evening. Of course, we'll need a good end to it as well. This game, pretty much a Final Four game in December, as it says over there on the screen. What I mean by that essentially is that you have two teams that are ranked in the effectively top four of the net, which is one of the scoring criteria used to build the final bracket. When you get to March and you select those 68 teams, you got Duke at number 4 overall by that metric, and Auburn at number 2. So in theory, 2 1 seeds, give or take. There's a couple other metrics that go into that. We can talk about them as we get closer to March. But you could be seeing a preview of the Final Four. So what's up? Keon, welcome in. Glad to have folks streaming in here tonight. You'll be at the Yum Center on Sunday with my fiance. Not a problem, not a problem. Because this Wi-Fi is slower than a snail in the Yum Center. All good, man. Send us a picture in Discord. Tell us, show us where your seats are, and maybe a couple pictures of some of the Duke guys from your vantage point. Going to be a tough game on Sunday. Louisville coming off a win against, I believe it was Indiana, a double-digit win against Indiana, which was a top 25 team at the time. I don't recall if they still are in the top 25. They might be. So definitely not the Louisville of the last 2 years, which has been a train wreck. That they fired their coach, they got rid of everybody. It's a decently legitimate team at this time around. So it's not a gimme like it was the last 2 years. Will be an interesting game for sure. The first of the ACC games to tip off for us well before Christmas, actually, with I believe a slightly expanded ACC schedule, but either way. And Chris Hand, welcome in. Welcome in as well. Good evening. Good evening to everybody so far. This 15-point beatdown, Alabama over UNC in Carolina, no less. So I guess make it 12 after Carolina hits a 3. They got 90 ticks left on this, but I don't think they have a 12-point comeback in them here. So Carolina is going to go to 4-4. Although losing to number 10, I mean, is not it's not anything that bad, I guess. A big win for Alabama, though, that's for sure. They're going to take that quad 1 win for sure. A true road game. Speaking of road games, this is actually Auburn's first road game. You may have, if you were watching basketball last week while you were at home with the folks for Thanksgiving and keeping up with the various different multi-team events that were happening, you may have seen them partake in the Maui Invitational Tournament, which they did win. They have some pretty big wins, but of course, in that tournament against Iowa State, which was ranked 5 at the time, UNC, which we're watching now, which was ranked 12th at the time there, and then they beat Memphis in the championship. Unranked Memphis, but still a pretty decent team. All those, of course, coming on a neutral court. And then the 4, Auburn also did beat Houston. I believe that was in a neutral site. And then the other games coming at home. So this is the first true road test for Auburn. Louisville got smacked by Ole Miss at home by 20 last night. Shot 56% from the field to Louisville's 34. All right, well, maybe the Indiana game was a bit of a fluke. I mean, I don't know. I don't necessarily Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. We'll see. I guess we just got to show up and play. That's going to be very interesting, especially for our freshmen. It's our first ACC. Not only is it the first ACC game, it's an ACC game that is on the road. So for the freshmen to get that experience, that first conference play experience, and have it be a game on the road, kind of tough there. So we'll see how our guys respond there. Duke women's soccer in the Final Four. Ooh, that is exciting. I didn't. They have been doing very well this season, actually, and that culminating with a Final Four berth. That is pretty cool. I'll have to keep tabs on do we know when? Do you know when they play? As far as I guess, is their Final Four like Friday, and the national championships like Monday? Is it like basketball how they do it, or I'll have to keep tabs on the website there. Anyway, the SEC completely smacking the ACC. I believe this tally now with Alabama having won is 10-1. I guess I'm not sure what happened with the Florida game. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, not a great showing by the ACC, actually. It was number 13, Florida. Where did they end up? Wow, Creighton beating Kansas 33-22 at the moment. Okay, yeah, Florida 87, UVA 69, so that didn't go too well for us. Okay. So that would be 11-1. 11-1 for the SEC. Where is the NCAA men? Okay. Alabama, UConn. Let's see. Texas, NC State just tipped off. Okay, so I think we're at 11-1. Yeah, we're losing 11-1, and there is no possible way for the ACC to come back and win. So, yeah, it's over. Louisville's best player tore his ACL. Was that recent? Was that after the Indiana game? Yeah, not great at all, Nick. Also, one of the reasons why I have been saying that this game this game may be the most important game all season. Here's why. You lost to Kentucky. So in order to build your resume for the tournament, you have to beat really good teams. You need these like quad one games, right? And given what you've just seen with the ACC getting shellacked by the SEC, there aren't that many really top-notch programs in the ACC. Your guys like Kansas, like these SEC teams, Auburn, you have Alabama that is ranked 10, right? You've got Florida, which is ranked 13th. You got Auburn, which is ranked 2nd. So when these guys start playing in conference, they're going to be playing these ranked teams, these top 25 teams. They're going to be able to build a resume. The ACC has Duke ranked 9th. Somehow we went up, by the way. We were 11th. We lost to Kansas, and then we beat Seattle University. We went from 11 to 9. I guess it happens. I guess you don't get penalized for losing to the number one team. That's one way to think about it. The second way to think about it is to push a tinfoil hat and say it's a conspiracy and say that ESPN wanted to say that this was a top 10 matchup and therefore kept Duke in the top 10 in the poll, slotted them right in there at number 9 so that they could say 2 versus 9, we got a top 10 matchup on Wednesday night. That's the headliner, the marquee of this SEC ACC little contest here. That's probably how it went down. But in any case, you just saw Carolina, number 20, just got beat by number 10, Alabama. They probably slide, they're 4-4. They probably slide 2022. They probably don't follow the rankings, but it is what it is. So there's going to be 2 games on our schedule that are against ranked teams. The 2 games against North Carolina. You got to beat them at home. You got to beat them away. And then maybe you're lucky and you get a third one in the ACC tournament, so you get 3. Literally, Duke needs this win in order to build the resume for March. We are like thinking ahead here, all right? We are thinking way ahead. because they're just the wins just aren't there otherwise. Like the true road game against Arizona, that win is enormous. Slot that one in there and bank it. Kentucky, wish you had it. Kansas, wish you had that one. But if you're looking ahead to March and you really want that number 1 seed, that 4th number 1 seed, which is probably where you're going to end up, given like, you know, just the lack of opportunity to play top teams, this is the one you have to have. For sure. Like, you don't get an opportunity to get the number, you know, a win against number 2. By the way, this is only the 4th non-conference 1 or 2 team that is ranked either 1 or 2 to come into Cameron. Duke, or is it the 5th one? Anyway, we have a pretty good record, but it's the first number 2. It's usually number 1. Okay, so yeah, it's here. We've hosted 4 non-conference opponents that are ranked number 1. We're 3-1. Typically, it's like Michigan State or somebody. Auburn is the first non-conference to be ranked number 2 ever to visit Cameron. And by the way, Bruce Pearl has never been to Cameron, so that's kind of cool. Auburn has never beaten Duke. 0-4 all time. But we need to... this is all... Hopefully that holds and it's 0-5 by the end of it. Timothy, welcome in. Nicholas, welcome in. And here we go. Auburn sitting at 7-0, 7-0. Duke 5-2, ranked 9th. Auburn ranked 2nd. The ones to watch for Auburn, it's gonna be number 4, Johnny Brome. All right, the guy's like averaging 15 points per game. Nice, and he can't come up with the first one, but Auburn with the offensive board, and the 3-pointer is good. That was, wait, which one was that one? We'll fix it. What was I going to say about, number 4? Yeah, okay, averaging 20 points per game and 13 rebounds. Keep an eye on number 4. Proctor out to Sion James, who gets the starting nod over Caleb Foster, which, by the way, we did say was probable, given the way that Caleb Foster has kind of been up and down. So Sion James no longer being the 6th man off the bench, now being number 5, which I like, actually. I don't mind at all. I think that works. I think that works actually pretty well. So, oh my goodness, that is a back cut that we just got smoked. Miles Kelly on the back. I feel like Kansas also, I guess Auburn was watching the Kansas tape, because there were at least twice where Kansas beat us on the back cuts, and then 2 more times when Kansas got the easy alley-oops. This flag is going to drive in, and that gets the and 1. That'll be a foul on Cardwell, as Cooper Flagg is going to get the scoring started for the Blue Devils with the and 1. Does Duke's non-conference win streak at home end tonight? No, I have friends texting me. I don't think so. I think our guys are going to pull this one out. We've been so close against Kentucky and Kansas. Like, it's been so close. These guys just need to learn. Like, they just need to learn how to win the close games. I suspect this game will be close as well. Missing free throws doesn't help Cooper, so that's not going to do us any good there. But I feel like you're not, like, we've been so close in those 2 games. 3rd time's a charm, and we're going to get it. My goodness there. Mazzara open in the corner, calling for it, but didn't get it. And there's Brome. And he gets 2. Brome. So Sion James playing point and gets stuck, and now Duke with 10 seconds to make it happen. So we got Tyrese Proctor playing off the ball a bit more here at the start of this game, driving baseline. Got to get it to Proctor, who's shooting 48% from 3. Not quite. I was almost about to go right on cue there. Cooper almost comes up with a steal in the backcourt, but not quite. 7-2. The other thing I was kind of concerned about, I really did not want us to see us like go down 10 points early. You saw that in the Kentucky game. You saw it again in the Kansas game, where we basically have to like dig ourselves out of a 10-point hole for seemingly no reason other than the fact that we just can't seem to get the offense going early in the game. 3, oh my God. Miles Kelly drills a 3. That's the senior transfer from Georgia Tech, who put up 13 points against us last season. So he knows Duke quite well. 10-2 here, Auburn, as Knipple looking for Flag. Flag should be able to take this up. That should have been a foul. Flag, okay. Not. That gets knocked out. It'll stay with Duke. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so Foster in for James. So that is the swap that Shire made here at the start. Actually, before the first TV timeout, actually, is Knipple trying to get it in bounds, and it's deflected by Auburn, but will stay with Duke, and Malik Brown comes in for Knipple? No. Brown comes in for Malawach. Okay. So Proctor now is going to have to play point guard since Ian James not there. Proctor, tried to go off the backboard, couldn't get it. Too difficult there. I thought he almost had it with the right hand. Not quite. So this is a matchup of Auburn's top-ranked offense to Duke's top-ranked defense. We're going to have to see which one gives here. I've been looking at some of the... Oh, my God. Timeout. Yo, this Kelly dude is just ripping us apart. The dude averaging 13. This is like the worst nightmare of like, all right, it's that dude's night. Like, are you kidding me? This dude averaging 13 points against us last season. He literally has 8 in the first 4 minutes with 2 3-pointers. This is the way the night's going to go? Okay. That is rich. Absolutely rich. Yeah, 13. There it is. Oh my God. So Kelly is 3 for 3 from the field and 2 for 2 from 3 points range. Nice. That is just how we wanted that. What is this dude averaging? I need season stats, man. Don't give me like... Oh. All right. Where's my Auburn tab? Oh my God. The Tar Heels delivered the loss, and now we got to hold up our end of the bargain to make it a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Unfortunately, it's not going that way early. Like, this is the same exact, like, we're looking at the exact same, like, play of the, like, this is the exact same way that the Kentucky and the Kansas games went. Down 10 early. Like, just wonderful. Yeah, this dude is averaging, okay, he's averaging 10 points per game on the season. Walks in, okay, from Georgia Tech, walks in to Cameron, and all of a sudden looks like the next coming of Seth Curry. Like, literally can't miss. Okay. That's how it's going to go. ridiculous. Yeah, it literally is the same old mess. It's Cooper Flag with 2 points, and nobody else seems to be able to do anything, which doesn't make any sense to me. Auburn just hot, says the cat. Are they? They are. Well, I mean, they're also good, which helps. Krim Nadzul, Auburn looking like a legit national title favorite. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, like we did say, this is like 2 Final Four teams going at it here in December. So, yeah, they have the top ranked defense in the country. It is so far, and they just did beat Maui, just did win Maui, right? So that's like half an NCAA tournament. Let's see if Duke can like put it together here coming out of this timeout. They got Caleb Foster. All right, at least he gets fouled. At least Caleb Foster gets a foul here. Managed to go to the free throw line. It's like that was on Chady Johnson. So at least Caleb Foster can shoot some free throws here. We can look to get some points. If you can't score from the field, may as well go to the free throw line and see what you can do. Foster makes the first. Actually, this is going to be, there we go. I mean, yeah, their Auburn is also 5 of 6, and Duke is 1 of 6. That really doesn't help it. Foster misses the second one. Nice rebound there by Cooper Flag on the tip out. Spectacular to get Duke the possession back. The other one is Knippel's got to play well tonight. We talked about last time how Knippel in the Duke losses was shooting 1 of 13. And in the wins, I would have to pull the stat again, but it's like he's shooting like 50% basically. Flag gets it off just at the buzzer, and Malik Brown cannot come down with the rebound. I mean, we cannot have another like 1 for 7 performance from Knippel tonight. This is not the time to do that. I'd like to see Duke put together a run with a few stops on the defensive end. Duke's top defense is going to have to do that. Duke bringing up at least a half-court pressure and actually kind of looking like they're going with a 2-3 zone at the moment. Looks like an interesting bit of a defensive change here from John Shire. It does result in a missed shot from Auburn and a rebound by Duke. So there's your defensive stop that you were asking for. So nice little wrinkle in the defense, throwing a slightly different look to Auburn. Not a lot of space there. Knippel trying to cut to the baseline, cut to the paint. Unable to get Malik Brown was not able to get the pass in here. We're going to have to go mid-range shot with Proctor, who can't get it. He will get his own rebound, however. And there's Knippel should pass it off to Flag, who's wide open. Oh my God, he missed him! But he goes in and and he scores himself. Knippel into the box score. 2 points for Con. I mean, it could have. Cooper Flag was wide open right behind him. But you go for a slightly higher percentage shot, I guess. Now back into the man-to-man. So it looks like Duke is very content to kind of swap the defenses around here. Another three-pointer. That one's long. So Auburn cooling off a bit. Weak side rebound to Proctor as he pushes it up the floor. Proctor thought about 3. No, gives it to Flag. The turnaround. Oh, my God. What a pretty spin move. Woo, baby, the ballerina. Into the blender goes Auburn and 2 points for Duke. 13-7, so 2 back-to-back stops, 2 back-to-back buckets. 4-0 run for the Blue Devils. Actually, 5-0 run for the Blue Devils. Duke amping up here. Cameron coming alive, actually, especially if Auburn misses another shot. Great defense by Knippel here. That's short, and that's going to go to Cooper Flag on the outlet. Come on, push it, Flag! Oh, exactly. He gets pushed and fouled. No, there's no such thing as panic, man. There's no panic. We've literally been down to like a top 10 Kentucky team and number 1 Kansas by 10 points and come back to like play the game tied or like within 2 points. We're going to be fine. Plus, this one's at home. This was presumably the biggest crowd that Duke has had for a non-conference game. in recent memory, maybe in history. I certainly do believe it. I remember probably the biggest one while I was at Duke was the Michigan State game my sophomore year of undergrad. Was when Kyrie Irving was a top 5 or was it top 10 Michigan State team. That was when the Big Ten ACC Challenge. That is a swipe and a foul as Foster is going to be swatted in the shooting motion. That is Pettifor. That is going to be 4th foul for Auburn. So back to the free throw line for Caleb Foster here. See, basketball is such an easy game. All you have to do is make the other guy miss their shots and hit yours. Duh. Caleb Foster makes the first there. Yo, who's the There's a Cameron Crazy with a Tiger outfit in the front row. That and a Duke jersey. I'm not really sure how that jibes, kid. He's like, he should have checked with the mascot of the other team was. I don't know how you wear a Tiger jersey into the student section tonight. I have serious issues with this. 1 of 2 for the Caleb Foster again, as we've now left 3 points at the free throw line, and that's out on Auburn. No, it's going to be deflected. Good hands by Malik Brown as he's just trying to get it to Broom. Nye Brown. Yeah, okay. Nye Broom. So Kelly goes to the bench. Take his 8 points with him. That's other than Cardwell, that's the most that any Auburn player has scored, except for that one. Baker Mazzara gets a 3-pointer. That's kind of brutal. That's 6 points there. This is 6 there. Foster gets 2 more, so he's had a nice contribution so far tonight. 6-man off the bench this evening for Caleb Foster and 4 points already. Nice. Good hands by Malik Brown doing his thing. Foot on the... Yeah, I was going to say his foot was on the line there, Mazzara. So it's 15-10 as Isaiah Evans makes an entrance. Isaiah Evans is one of the players we've all been asking to see more of. And now we're going to get a little bit of a dose of that. Another 3-pointer here for Auburn in and out. Flag can't bring the rebound down. Brown does get it. Evans going to be the 3-point shooting threat, or at least that's the plan. We certainly hope. Flag going to go for 3. Speaking of 3-point shooting, not quite there. And get on the floor, man. Oh my God, they're going to call Gillis with a reach-in foul on Broom. That's pretty terrible of a call, honestly. They were all scrapping for the ball. Let them play, man. I thought that 3 was too quick of a shot, honestly. So Duke trailing by 5 at the 12-10 mark here. Oh, great hands again by Malik Brown, forcing an out of bounds, and Auburn will have to reset. That is twice now in 2 possessions that Brown has caused Auburn to have to reset. I love the defensive energy that Brown brings. It's Brown on Broom. Man, he is just being a pest. Good defense here. And Broom goes off and misses that, actually. Rebound to the Blue Devils. Malik Brown with some sensational defense, man. Like, top, that is incredible defense. Flag picks up his dribble, rather, and it's going to have to reset. And there's no Proctor in here at the moment, so the point guard situation a little Little shaky, and Duke turns it over there, as that is going to be a TV timeout. I'm not so sure about this lineup without without Proctor. Not that he has to play like the entire time, but like you started with Sion James playing some point guard, and then you shifted over to Proctor when Sion went to the bench. I don't really know about not having either of them. That's a little questionable. But yeah, happy with our fight, but unhappy with our free throws. We've already left 3 of them at the line. I mean, if you make all those free throws, it's a 2-point game, right? You're at 15-10. Sorry, 15-13 instead of 15-10. So we get the pup cam going there. There's our pup cam. He is fast asleep. He's digesting from dinner. Gotta be here, there. Better for the pup cam. Got his bunny and his corn. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, look, at the under 16 timeout, we were down 10. At the under 12 timeout, we're down 5. We've cut the thing in half. We're gonna be fine, I think. Oops. What'd I do? There you go. The team is a challenge to score against there in Auburn, but like we also kind of are shooting ourselves in the foot. We also like to like make things difficult on ourselves, like by not hitting our free throws. Gillis has the 1 foul for. I thought there was a second foul on Duke, but I guess not. I think that there was an artifact there that they weren't. I had it right. ESPN had it wrong. Team stats. No, summary. Yeah, I mean, Auburn has yet to take a free throw. Duke is 2 of 5. Not great. Actually, even on the rebounding, 8 and 8. 8 and 8 sounds like the Dallas Cowboys season. Let's hope we don't run into another Christian Laettner Jr. this game who tries to step on us. To be fair, I don't think Hunter Dickinson was trying to step on us. I think that was a kick. So, yeah. The other problem, actually, Duke has yet to hit a 3. So we are 4 of 11, down at 36%. Auburn 6 of 12 at 50%, but they're 3 of 5 from beyond the arc. And Duke 0 of 3. The 3-point shooting just has not been there for us. So that's not great. I don't know why they don't let this Kelly the guy play the entire game, man. They're just hurting themselves. This guy was on a freaking tear. 8 points in the first 4 minutes. I mean, let him cook. It's not like he has fouls. Doing us a favor. (15-10) as Malik Brown goes on Broom, and he gets him from behind. Yeah, he got beat. First foul on Brown has actually played more minutes so far than Malawak. So that's an interesting little tidbit there. I think definitely Brown, the better defensive player, that's for sure. And Broom gets the first. Whew. And Janai Broom misses the second. All right. As we have Gillis getting the rebound. Really strong rebound, actually, as he went, just ripped that one away as he went to the ground. Great effort by Mason Gillis there on the rebounding action. So this should be as Isaiah Evans for three. Wow, that was a quick release. My goodness, he came around the curl and just bombed it. Holy moly. That was insane. That's exactly what we wanted to see from Isaiah Evans. He's delivered so far. That should be travel, out of bounds, nothing. Okay. Nothing. 10 seconds for Auburn. They're going to set it outside to TJ? JP, rather. As Broom is going to go for three here on the rebounding action, and finally Duke is going to bring it down. That was an extra possession there for Auburn that should not have happened. Foster to Flag. Flag is going to go for three. Strong. Too strong. Way too strong. Way too strong, Cooper. That's the second one he's been too strong on. More for three. Nope. And offensive foul. Offensive foul on Mazzara. Oh, no. It's on Broom. Okay. No, that is... this is a crazy... This is a crazy... Look, this Isaiah Evans. He's just going to whoop! Come right around, ready to go. Bang! That was amazing. Well played. Minutes well served. Now do it again. I don't want to see that be the only one tonight. Do it again. We tried, but it was defended well. Malowach there to Foster. They tried the pick and roll. It ain't going to happen. Foster now going to drive. Foster off the glass. 6 points for Caleb Foster, and we're down to 1. Climbing back into it slowly here as Auburn has stalled out. Come on. Defensive stop and a big bucket on the other end. Oh, that's a... Boy, that's a momentum killer. Mazzara with a prayer of a shot. I mean, come on. What is... Literally, man, like, what is this? What is this? Come on. I mean... Oh, my goodness. What a prayer. Well, we're almost there. We're almost there. All right, he hits that one, so that's 8. So Kelly has 8, Mazzara has 8, Broom has 3, and that's it for Auburn. At least Duke, we got 4 players in the box score here. Foster with 6, Flag with 4, Evans with 3, Con Knipple with 2. Foster, the turnaround, he's feeling it. No. Not quite. I mean, I don't mind the shot. The dude's been kind of hot tonight, so. Good communication there between the freshman Knipple and Evans, although Evans had to go below and go under the screen, and Kelly hits it again for 11 points. This dude is killing us, man. Dude is absolutely killing us. Evans again, wide open here. Auburn lost him. Yes, he gets it again. Maybe this is the Evans coming out party. I mean, Auburn absolutely lost him. We can go back to look at that one in the break. Good switch there down low. Decent communication here on those switches defensively. Duke really trying to stick with their man. Guarding the 3-point line well here. 3 seconds for Auburn. Not quite. And Evans does get it, saves it to Knipple. Drive. Give it to Malawatch. Give it to Evans, actually. Evans for 3. Yes! Let's go! Woo! 9. 3 for 3 for Evans. Welcome to Cameron. Finally, we have a 3-point shooter. Ah, it's amazing. So, I mean, this season, Tyrese Proctor has been our best 3-point shooter. He's made 26. I think it's 26 or 25. One sec. I have it in my notes. 20. It was 20. Okay, it was 23. He's made 23. He's made 23 triples, shooting basically 48%. Give him 50. 50% from the field, right? Isaiah Evans coming in here, man. This is what everybody wanted to see. People have been calling for more playing minutes and more playing time for Isaiah Evans for exactly this reason. The kid can shoot. The kid has been ready. He's ready. His number gets called. He steps into the game in a big moment with Duke down. And here you get an Auburn timeout. A media timeout too. This Duke team looks a little more confident. I think that confidence is starting to grow here. It's quite nice when you get this contribution here from Isaiah Evans. I mean, unexpected box score on the Auburn side with Miles Kelly with 11 points and Janai Broom with 3. That's not really how you would expect this to go. Janai Broom is the double-double guy over on the Auburn side. But yeah, I mean, these shots look beautiful here by Evans. He's been the first one was the sort of was the hardest one, I think, because of like great movement off the ball to get himself open. The second one, Auburn defense completely lost him. Here in transition, finds a spot in the corner. Auburn edges, like sags off of him. Great find. I think it was Caleb Foster there. And then he drills it. Exactly what you want to see. His confidence is sky high, and Cameron loves it. Our defense is, I mean, yeah, and Brown's defense on Broom has been spectacular. Like the fact that he only has 3 points, to Cat fans' point, is essentially pointing to like the defense of Malik Brown, which incredible. Saw some movement back there, almost like he's moving. But finally, a little bit of momentum, right? At the under 16, down 10. At the under 12, down 5. At the under 8, down 1. Duke coming back into this thing. I thought at the beginning that Duke was going to have to score 80 in order to win this game. It might still be the case, but it might be 70, but it's going to be up there, guys. I like the fact that, yeah, the best part about this is that, yeah, he had, as Jay Bills was saying, he had his hit 2 open ones, and he hits them. Remember last season when we were missing wide open 3-pointers and we just couldn't hit the open ones to save our lives? Yeah. Not tonight. All right, so after the Auburn timeout here, can Duke get another stop? Broom. Oof. Broom gets that one to go, so it's 2 points for him. Nicely done, actually. It was quite athletic. Sion James running point now here for the Blue Devils. Evans stays in along with Knipple, Proctor, and Malowach. No Cooper Flag. Evans again. Is he going to try it again? Is he going to go again? Oh, not quite. Weak side rebound, James. James is going to look to put it back up. He's going to get fouled. Nicely done. All right, a little bit of a heat check there. And that'll go to second on Pettiford. 6 fouls for Auburn. So one more puts us into the bonus. We can use that to our advantage. It's only 7 minutes here, as James will step to the free throw line for 2 shots. James makes the first. He's actually been shooting pretty decent free throws, James has. His Flag checks back in. And Sion James. Yeah, it's 13 of 14 on the I thought so. 13 of 14 on the season. It's just 93%. So I was like, I think Sion James has kind of been our best free throw shooter here, and he makes the second one. So in James I trust, and he makes both of them. Duke back down to a 1-point game, as Flag has returned, as has Brown. So Brown coming back in. As Broom comes in, Brown comes in. That's the little chess match that Shire is playing here tonight. Brown does have 1 foul, as does Broom. So both of those big men with 1. Great defense by Proctor, as Auburn now has it with 6 to go. Malik Brown swipes it away, and Auburn has 4. Deep three-pointer of a bit of a prayer. Cooper Flag deflects it, and now he's got it going the other way. It's 1 versus 3. Cooper Flag versus Auburn. Gets it to Evans. Evans going to go for 3 again. Oh, my goodness. Yes! 26-24. Incredible assist by Flag. Broom. Oh, it's deflected out. That'll stay with Auburn. Another knockaway here by Brown. Every time you see Broom isolated here on the left-hand side, one-on-one against Brown, Brown has been knocking it away. Good defense by, we got a foul. We got an offensive, defensive. What is this? Yeah, this is against Auburn. This is 1-on-1 here, as I believe, is James going to go to the free throw line? Please let it be James. Oh, it's he pushes. He shoves Flag in the back. Yeah. Okay, so Flag with the 1-on-1. Evans is cooking. Yeah, he's cooking with gas too. 4 of 5. Flag makes the first. Nicely done, Coop. You do not take Isaiah Evans out, man. You leave him in. Let him cook. Let him go. Cooper Flag 2-2 at the line, as Duke leads by 4 here with 6 minutes. Auburn calling out a set play on this possession. Looking for the high pick and roll here. Actually disregarded Pettifor, and Pettifor is not quite. Proctor rebound, no. James rebound. Duke on the outlet. Evans again. Evans in rhythm. Ooh, not quite. Malik Brown knocks it away. Yes, Duke resumes the possession here with the offensive board. And Brown is underneath the basket. 1 dribble. Up. Not quite. Put back. Yes. Malik Brown for 2, as Bruce Pearl was calling for offensive goaltending, but didn't get it. We'll review it later. Duke by 6. Pettiford again. Gets it to Cardwell. Almost deflected. Duke almost had the steal. That was almost Brown there. This is a mismatch. They got Evans on Broom. Oh. Pettiford for 3. Wow. That was huge. That was huge. It's kind of a stalling Duke there for a second. Oh my gosh, Proctor, just take it, man. Yeah, that's a third. That's a third. No, 2 fouls on Broom. Proctor gets his own rebound. Broom looks like he is completely frustrated right now, which I kind of love, to be honest, because it's like Malik Brown has got it in his head. That was questionable. Yeah, that Malik Brown 2 points was questionable. Highly questionable. Proctor at the free throw line here. This is a shooting foul, so he will get 2 either way. He'll make the first. That's his first point of the night. Evans to the bench for now. I want to see him back later. And we've got Proctor has both. So Duke by 5. As Broom, Cardwell, and Pettiford all with 2. We have to see if Broom can pick up get him a third here. Go right at him. Oh my God, Pettiford for 3 again. Wow, he used the Broom screen there as we just been going under those screens. Brutal. He's hit his last 2 3-pointers on the last 2 possessions. A quick 6 points for Auburn. Oh, flag. Come on, Foster. You had Cooper there. Knipple just isolated there. Proctor for 3, in and out. Oh, Knipple completely deflected. Wow. Well, we're tied again, I guess, as that's a foul on Proctor. All right, so we got hot there for a second, and Auburn came right back. Duke punched Auburn with the counter punch. It's a heavyweight fight here in Cameron tonight. We're having some fun. 32 all with Auburn as the line for a and 1 opportunity when we get back from the break. So who have we got? Knipple, that's the missing foul on Duke. 4 there. 4 Duke fouls. Auburn is good. 2-2. Yeah. Goodness. Well, folks, what do y'all think so far? What do we think? What do we think? I mean, Isaiah Evans has just been such a huge lift tonight. He had his career high 14 in the game against Wofford, I think it was, if we go back, is what they were saying. Yeah, Evans 14 back against Wofford. So he's only 2 points off of that, but tonight he has been really good. 4 of 6 from 3-point range. Evans is shooting like JJ. Good job. I like that we're driving. We need to get more fouls on Auburn. The fouls has definitely been a winning strategy for us. We've been able to pick up definitely points at the line. I mean, right, we're 8 of 11. So actually, after starting 2 of 5 from the free throw line, when we're saying, okay, we've left 3 points at the line, we've hit 6 of the last 6. Actually, we've got 6 to 6. If I can get that, I get that math right. So we've been perfect from the free throw line since. So definitely that has certainly helped. The rebounding has swung significantly in Duke's favor. Remember when we first looked at it, it was 8-8. Duke to Auburn, so even on the rebounding. But right now it is 19 rebounds to Duke and 13 to Auburn, plus 6 in that category for the Blue Devils, including 7 offensive boards and to 3. So +4 in the offensive rebounding category for our Blue Devils here. But Auburn's still putting up one heck of a fight. Flag helps. I mean, they all kind of help that. Yeah, Flag has been to the line. Sion James has been to the line. Foster has been to the line, driving the ball as well. I think that's been really, he's been a bright spot here with 6 points. I mean, actually, if you look, Isaiah Evans has 12, Cooper Flag has 6, and Foster has 6, and the rest of them have 2. So between Flag and Foster, they've definitely been, they've been the drivers, really, that have been bringing out those fouls. Bruce Pearl had a right to be upset. Yeah, the offensive interference was a bad call. We got 2 points off of the home field advantage on that one. Yeah, 1 turnover for Duke, none for Auburn. That's crazy. Like 1 turnover in the entire game, and it was a dead ball turnover as well in 16 minutes of play. That's quite impressive by both teams. Very clean basketball, which has made this actually really good, really great to watch. So Chaney Johnson completes the and one as Auburn retakes the lead 33-32. Is Duke going to win? You're going to have to watch till the end to find out. But yes, of course, we have to believe that we will win. Flag. I thought Flag could have cut right to the basket, and he will. Off the glass. No. Yeah, he might have gotten hit there. That was... I think he would not have been surprised if that was called a foul, but unfortunate here. 10 seconds for Auburn. Let's see if Pettiford decides to put him another 3. He loses it! Actually, he lost it on his own screen. Oh, beautiful dunk by Proctor. Coast to coast. He ran into his own guy. He ran into his own screener. There's Moore giving it to Broom. Broom, what a mismatch here on Proctor. They're going to have to switch that. No, Proctor's just going to get called for a foul. That'll be his second. Oh, yeah, lost his footing and hit his own guy. Yeah, Proctor to the bench here as Isaiah Evans comes back. Effectively a little bit of defense for offense, more or less here. So we got 2:50 to go here in the first half. Duke by a single point, 34-33, and Brown back on Broom. Broom trying to back him down. Great defense by Brown as Brown gets the rebound. Way to be vertical and not miss as Evans looks good. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, unstoppable. Let him keep shooting. 37-33. Yeah, that looked good in the air, man. You could see it just going in. Oh, my goodness. He is feeling it tonight. Oh, what? Auburn answering there. Oh, my goodness. Back and forth we go. This. Oh, my goodness. Are we having fun yet? 2 minutes to go in the first as teams trade 3-point baskets. 37-36. I thought Evans was going to be open there for a second again. Evans is driving in. Oh, he gets hit. He gets hit. No foul. Auburn stepping in, and Flag just picks up. It was an attempted alley-oop. Up ahead to Foster. Is Foster going to step into a 3? Yes, he will. That 3 looks good. Yes, nothing but the bottom of the net for Caleb Foster in transition. Beautiful shot with the assist from Flag. All right, guys, just get a stop. Get a stop. I said earlier, right, we were 0 for 3 from 3 when the game started, and now it's 6 for 13 thanks to Isaiah Evans, mainly. Duke by 4. Great defense by Duke as Flag comes down with the rebound again. It's a 4-on-4 as Flag is trying to push. Gives it outside to Foster. Foster squares up for 3. Short. Knipple with a beautiful rebound. Gives it outside to Evans. Give it to Flag. Give it to Flag. Oh, what a nice pass down to Brown. Actually, right back to Evans. Evans open for 3. And he did it again. Oh, my goodness. What? Oh, my God. Come on. 6 of 7. 4. Hands it to Kelly for 3. Nothing. Knipple hits it to right over. It might have gone over the back on Broom, honestly. Shire, this should be the final shot of the half, guys. This should be the final shot of the half. And you know what? Icing on the cake if it goes to Isaiah Evans for a 3. We're going to hold it 10 seconds to shoot. Flag short. Oh, Auburn has 10 seconds, actually. Foul them. Oh, you could have fouled them, but all right. Wow. Isaiah Evans, 18 points in the first half as Duke by 9. No, 7. Sorry. Duke by 7. My goodness. John being asked about Isaiah Evans right now. Nothing but praise, of course. Incredible. Chat, I hope you are entertained. Evans has got lava under his hand. Chat, I hope you are entertained, okay? I hope so. This is the what is the how does this go? This is the where is the how does this is the Isaiah Evans right now.
Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
This is Isaiah Evans right now, right here. This one. That. There you go. That's our Isaiah Evans for the right there for the night. For the night as it stands right now. Oh my goodness. Let's look at the stats. Because this has gotten this is just I love it. I love every moment of this. I am so happy for Isaiah Evans right now. He 100% deserves it. I mean, we've sort of seen this developing. We've been asking for it. We knew this talent was there. The kid is special. I hope this is not a one-hit wonder and that, you know what, we come back in the second half, he hits another 2. You know, give him another 2 threes in the second half and let him shoot it. Spectacular. And some of these, like, it's just like his movement off the ball has been spectacular to get him open, right? Like, if I rewind it, oh, they're actually showing it now, which is easy enough to sort of rewind what's happening here, because I mean, this is this part is great ball movement, or it's just great movement by Isaiah Evans. But I want to see the one. I want to see the one where he's in the corner. The corner one, they have a couple of these. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So here's this is a good example of like this just movement without the ball, right? Like Auburn just loses them. I mean Proctor here, they're just watching. They're watching Proctor. He just loses them. Wide open. Nice little pin down there by Malawach, and he converts on that one. So I mean it's wide open, but he hits. But like it's one thing to be wide open, it's another thing to then like you're so open that you miss it. But no, he's so wide open and he knows what he's doing and he hits it. This is another one here where he's getting. Here's this one. He's just gonna kind of drift into the corner here. Nice find. Wide open. Drills the shot. Spectacular. I agree. It's nice being in Cameron for a big game like this. Is a huge game. I can't think of a bigger game, non-conference game, certainly in Cameron, in a long time. It makes you wonder about our 2 losses had Evan gotten some time earlier. Agreed, Shane. I mean, I think that's really one of the reasons why a lot of people, as I was saying, I've been seeing on the social media for the last 2 weeks, ever actually since the Kentucky game, they're saying, man, like they want to see more of Isaiah Evans. Like let the kid play, and you finally get it, and you see this is the result. Now, I don't know. Again, you always kind of question: is a guy not getting playing time because like the coach think that he might be a liability on defense? Right now, that really isn't the case. I mean, his offense is vastly outweighing any sort of defensive liability there is. So yeah, the interesting sort of chess match that's happened tonight that we've seen is when Broom comes in, is Malawach comes out, and if we look here at the individuals, look at the individual one, we can see this reflected in the minutes. Here, where Malawach has only 7 minutes. That's less than half the half, right? I am willing to go out on a limb and say this is the fewest number of minutes that Malawach has played in a half so far this year, right? And those minutes have ended up with Brown, who has collected 13. And I'm also probably going to go out on a limb and say that this is probably the most number of minutes that Brown has played in a half this year. And I would expect this to continue, assuming he does not get into any significant foul trouble, which it doesn't look like he will because he only has 1 foul so far. So he's got 4 to go. It's got plenty. So, but it's been flag on Broom, right? And Broom, you can see here, if we go, Broom is shooting 2 of 9. He has had a dreadful night, right? And he has gotten 2 fouls. And if I go to my notes here, I had some notes on Broom. So basically he coming into this game, 5 consecutive double-doubles, averaging 23 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 blocks in that span. He is just way off of that right now. He's got 3 rebounds. He's got 5 points. He's not on pace for any double anything. Now, of course, this might all change in the second half, right? This is still 20 minutes of ball to be played here. That's a long time to go. Duke is looking good. We were looking a little bit on the ropes there at the start. We came out, we kind of figured it out, came out strong. Isaiah Evans gave us an enormous lift. We need to come out here and get a bit more. Some of our other guys need to get Flag only has 6, but he has had a significant impact on the game, this Cat fan has been saying. He's played almost the entire half. He hasn't hit a 3. He's 2 of 8. His shooting hasn't been there, but he has 10 rebounds. That's huge. He's it's more than twice anybody else on the team right now with this Cooper Flag with the 8 defensive rebounds and 10 in total. He also has 3 assists, which is more than anybody else on the team, including any of the guards. I mean, Proctor doesn't have any assists. Knipple has 2. So basically, Flag is leading us in the rebounding and in the assisting category. So that is, and he also has a block which nobody else has, and he's got 1 steal. I mean, he's got everything other than the points. The points will come, but the kid is playing fantastic as well. Also being able to draw fouls on their players, which we've sort of seen. We've seen that sort of play out as well. Cat fan saying that I think Proctor could get it going. I think Proctor has been a little frustrated. He's only 1 of 6 and he's 0 of 2 from the three. This is highly uncharacteristic. We've talked about Proctor being our best 3-point shooter. Sorry, I was not displaying the stats that I was looking at, and I should have been. We talked about Proctor being our best 3-point shooter coming into this at 48%. The most number of 3-pointers made at 23, which is over here, right? 23 of 49. And it's by a mile. Knipple has made the next highest at 16, so it's like not even close. So yeah, I would suspect that Proctor does kind of get this going to our great benefit, I would think, too, because he only has 4 points right now. Look, if Proctor comes in and he gets 2 3-pointers in the second half, give him +6, that's 10 on the game. That's a significant contribution right there. That, as Chat was pointing out, we seem to be missing right now. And things are sort of getting papered over when you have Isaiah Evans coming in here and giving you 18. However, the oddity of the game on the Auburn side is this Kelly with 11. I don't like. And it's actually been playing 17 minutes, which is more than I thought. He was actually not sitting for as many minutes as I had initially, as it seemed initially. But yeah, so Miles Kelly here with 11 points, slightly under what I think in one game he put up 13 against us last season, and in the next game, because we played Georgia Tech twice last year, he put up 16. So he's right around there, but he only averages around 10 points a game for Auburn. So this one is a bit of a statistical anomaly. We'll have to, certainly if he came in and got 22 points for the game, that would be a statistical anomaly on the Auburn side of things. But we'll have to see how this plays out. It's kind of offsetting this whole broom here with at 5. Evans playing like this is like the Undertaker coming back for the first time as ABA. Oh my gosh. Pettiford hit some big shots as well. He's got 6. And then this Baker Mazzara, I wanted to just double check here. I was looking at some of he's 12 points per game, so he's right on his average. So that makes sense from that standpoint. But yeah, team rebounding on the Auburn side, but as you can see clearly, like Duke is just dominating the glass right now, 24-15. So Duke +9 on the glass, in large part due to Cooper Flagg having 10 rebounds already through the first half. Again, don't discount that. We've evened out the 3-point shooting. Again, we started 0 of 3. We hit 7 of the last 12. Which is actually pretty incredible. And Auburn's shooting percentage has plummeted. Auburn was shooting around 50% from the floor earlier in the game. They're down to 42, which is kind of right where we expect and kind of right where we want them. A little bit of something to note before we get into the second half here on the Duke defense. On the defensive side of the ball, where is it? I had my notes here. Come on. Yeah. All right. That's the Blue Devils ranking 4th in the country in field goal percentage defense at 30, holding opponents to 35%. So Auburn doing a little bit better than that, but you kind of expect that to shift upward. That probably went up in the Kansas game. Certainly they were close to 50%. I would not surprise me that a team of Auburn's caliber shoots better than our average. So, but the 42 versus 35, you're kind of there, I think, as Duke's defense sort of locks it in. I think if you basically play this second half like the first half, we are in pretty good shape here. Yeah, the 3-pointers have gotten a little bit away from us. We're 12th in 3-pointers per game at about averaging opponents scoring 11 3-pointers. They have 7 through the first half, so there's kind of above that average there. But I think that the game has certainly stabilized after a bit of an I actually wouldn't call it an odd start, to be honest. It doesn't really surprise me that Duke sort of got off to this slow start, but because we've sort of seen that's what Duke has done in the games against the big teams. Duke will start with the ball here as soon as I think I need to refresh play. So there we go. Duke will start with the ball. Yeah. All right, chat. I hope you all are ready for an amazing second half here. I believe this is also the first time in these big games that Duke has been ahead at the half. Yeah, they're really milking the commercials. I feel like this is longer than a typical halftime. But like, we're about an hour. We started at like 9:25, 10:30. We're right. I hope Duke continues to shoot free throws well this game. I think that has low-key been the strongest issue on their close losses. Very interesting. Yes, we have not been good at shooting the free throws. And you can sort of prove it if you look at this. I mean, Foster shooting. This is for these stats at the bottom are season stats. 55%. Cooper Flag only shooting 70% from the free throw line. 24 of 34. Ouch. 80% for Isaiah Evans, but hasn't taken many. Proctor's been good at 8 of 11. Again, I wish he had shot more of them. Brown, not good. Knipple, 12 of 13. He's one of our best. Malawach, interestingly, 8 of 10. Sion James, our best shooter by percentage, 13 of 14. But like, Cooper needs to. If you look at the numbers, that comment about the free throws is actually a reflection, I think, of Cooper Flag's free throw shooting, and Caleb Foster to a lesser extent. But Cooper Flag has taken 3 times as many free throws. Because this, you'd like to see this at least like 80%, like would be nicer, right? Maybe we don't lose the Kansas and Kentucky games if this is 80%, because that's another that's another 4 free throws. You lose the Kansas game by 2, you're kind of like, you're playing in the margins there. So yeah. But it's not a great stat this early in the season. Like, you will want to see how that trend develops. So Shane, let's put a bookmark in it, because it's like certainly is one of the biggest kind of red flags this early in the season. We put a bookmark in it. We'll check this like, a couple games into the ACC slate and see where we're at. Oh, and he has gone belly up. The dog has gone belly up. Where is he? This is Auburn after this is Auburn after the end of the game is what they're gonna look like right there. What's up, buddy? Scratch. Mm-hmm. All right, and Duke +9 in the rebounding category. We'll see where that stat ends the night. The other one to really keep an eye on. As here we go. Duke is going to start with the ball. Let's do it, chat. I want to see the energy. Need to start strong in the second, and still can't get. Is going to come out motivated. Yeah, I mean, Duke is going to come out with the same lineup that it started the game with James, Malawach, Knipple, Flag, and Proctor. And that's a 3-pointer by James. No good. Great rebound by Malawach on the offensive board to resume here, as we're going to get another crack at it. And Flag is going to go for 3. That Flag 3, nope, that comes short. or it's to the right, actually. So the shooting not there for Cooper. He's done everything else except find the bottom of the net, really, tonight. And this one is Jones. Jones airballs it, actually, as Broom scores 2 points for him, and it's a 5-point game. So Duke can't capitalize getting the ball first. Flag turnaround jump shot. Yes! Wow, he can hit that one, though. That's a beauty. Back to 7. Am I ready for Christmas? I have some of the Christmas gifts. I don't think I have all of them. I got some of them. I got to probably figure out the rest of them. To figure out the one for my mom, which is probably going to be the most important one, actually. The Cameron Crazy's calling airball here. Oh, that's off the foot as James gives it to Knipple. Knipple back to James with the duck. Oh, and one! Oh, James is down there in the front row. I hope he's okay. He went into the camera. Man, he's tough. There's a turnover. The second turnover of the game by Auburn here. Third foul on Cardwell, which is big. And they're going to review that for flagrant, potentially flagrant 1. Could be. It was a hard hit, but there was no contact in the head or neck area, so it would have to be like, it would just only fall under the category of forcible contact. He does get him in the head, though. Yeah, the arm hits him across the face, as Reese Davis just pointed out. Also, we might be doing well because Coach K is not at the game. Conspiracy, anybody? Still deliberating here. Oh, it's a flagrant 1. All right. So potentially a 4-point, well, potentially more, actually. It's 2 free throws and possession. So the bucket counts. Sion James, again, whose free throws we just saw, 13 of 14, at the our best free throw shooter by statistics, at the line for 2. Yeah, there was contact made. Yeah, it hit him in the face. So I kind of see how Jay Billis is interpreting this. I see his point. I think by the letter of the law, it is a flagrant. Even though I sort of agree with Jay Billis's assessment that he was going for the ball, like there was no real intent, but intent doesn't matter anymore. So see how James hits the first. Oh, he misses the second. Oh, brutal. Creighton beat KU. Oh, wow. I saw they were down at half. I saw KU was down 11 at half, but I didn't realize that Creighton had actually finished it off. So Duke to resume here. It has possession again, and they will get it to Flag on the inbounds here. 20 seconds on the shot clock. So potentially it's already been a 3-point possession. Could be more. Oh, Malawatch goes over the top. On a beautiful feed from Proctor. So a 5-point possession for the Blue Devils has opened up a 12-point lead, 50-38. Let's go, boys. Come on, solid defense. I want to kill here. I want another stop and just drill them, and that'll force an Auburn timeout. Oh, Proctor with a third foul. Ah. Third foul on Proctor. It's an early third foul, too. Oh, they're going to get us on the back cut. Oh, it's blocked. No, it's goaltending. Let's see on the replay. Oh, yeah. It hit the backboard. It hit the backboard for sure. Okay, 10-point game. Okay, 10-point game. 10-point game. Come on, guys. Really strong here. Let's make it happen. Another bucket. Another bucket. Give it to Cooper. Cooper jab stepping. Cooper moving left. Cooper's turnaround. Cooper with the lay-in. He does it all by himself, and he's got 10. That's his double-double here in the game against Auburn. Nicely done. Cooper flag. 10 and 10. 10 points, 10 boards. All 10 rebounds again coming in the first half, so crazy. Good help defense here. That 2 is no good. Malowacz with a really strong rebound against Broom. Complete box out. Didn't let him get anywhere close. Flag with another mid-range beauty. No, too strong. James with the rebound actually gives it right to Auburn. Oh, and he steals it. He's got it himself. That should be a foul. Yes, and it is. And that is on Broom. That'll be his third. Another turnover by Auburn here. Oh, that's his first, so it was against somebody else. They gave it to Chris Moore. Okay, lucky them. So James will go back to the free throw line here. We like it. We take it. So number 1 Kansas goes down. Oof, Sion James short. Oh my. Whoa. Foster in for Proctor. Little guy still. Hey, Corn. Bruce Pearl telling Chris Moore letting it have it. James at the free throw line again. Oh my God, he missed the second one. Holy moly, that is not right. Okay, maybe he was shooting better early in the season than his actual average is, and he's kind of reverting to the mean here. Oh, the swat by Malowacz. Actually, Broom gets his own rebound. We kind of got lost defensively there, and back to a 10-point game. Those are big misses by Sion James. We could have really extended to a 14-point game. You kind of feel like, you're kind of in that middle area. The game is 10 points, 12 points, and you really want to push it to like 16 to kind of feel like you have some cushion. Against Auburn, this thing could flip very quickly. Cooper flag for 3. No, he still can't get it right. Oh, James with the rebound in the right place at the right time, and he will put it right back in. That's 12. That's 7 for him, and the Duke lead back to 12. What's a whitening pen? Hardwell. No, Johnson actually flag with the reach-in foul. It's his first. That's his first. And all right. So the 7-point lead at half has been extended to 10 here after the first 4 minutes of game time. Looking very good. Oh, it's a pen that makes your teeth white. There you go. Nice. Our friend is still running stuff for the... Man, it's been there for years. I love it. Let's see. You got to bring out your best. Bring out your best, biggest games. All right, so that was a really good first 4 minutes. I feel really good about that. We got to keep it up. Got to keep it up. You got to keep that intensity level high here. Can't let up at all. I want to take a look real quick at the turnover story. If you recall, when we came out of the under 4 timeout of the first half, Duke had 1 turnover and Auburn had 0. It had been an extremely close and cleanly played game up to that point through the first 16 minutes. And we'll take a quick look here at the turnovers. It is now Auburn with 5 turnovers. So in between the last 4 minutes of the first half and the first 4 minutes of the second, in this 8-minute span, Auburn has turned it over 5 times. Duke still only 2 turnovers the entire game, playing extremely efficient and extremely clean. Gets Zion a medal. That's hard even after getting hurt. Yeah, maybe that's why his free throws were kind of off, but it was a great rebound on the Cooper flag miss, and then the putback after that one was quite good. So he's definitely making heads up plays there. I think Sion James is now 3 of 6 from the line, so not good. They don't add it. 13 to 14 for the season. They don't add the current game to the season stats until the next game. Nice. All right. Well, chat, I hope everybody's having a great time here. Great evening nightcap so far for us. Again, we got to watch Carolina lose to Bama. And now our guys are doing pretty good here, trying to hold down the fort and represent the ACC, which has just been demolished 12-1 so far in this challenge. I know Coop is an unbelievable player, but I wish he would dial back on the 3-point shooting. I know he can make it, but he isn't doing it consistently. Keep attacking the rim and going mid-range. Actually, a really interesting observation. Cooper's mid-range shot seems to be much more reliable than his 3-point shot. I don't have stats to say that specifically, but just by the eye test, that seems to be right. Yeah, but I sort of agree, Shane, with the sentiment of the sentiment there. So resuming play here, Auburn with the ball, down by 12 with 15:40 to go and 7 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to make it happen as the Duke defense has been pretty good here. Is the 3 for Auburn no good? Can Duke come down with a rebound? No. The deflection to Auburn on the offensive board, and they get the 3. Huge shot there by Pettiford as he's got 3 threes tonight. Duke could not close off the defensive possession, and Auburn claws it back to within 9. Again, that 12-point margin is really tenuous here because you're kind of playing, a 3-pointer right there kind of brings it back to single digits, and Auburn is so dangerous. They can bring this back real quick. Knipple gives it to Foster with 8 seconds to shoot. Foster's cuts through the defense. Oh, he leaves it at the rim. Oh my goodness, he left it right at the rim. So painful. Oh my gosh, Caleb Foster missed the bunny. Broom didn't walk. Wow, okay, so now down to 7, right? So a quick Auburn run here brings it back down to 7. Duke needs a bucket. You let up the 3 on the offensive rebound, and then you miss here with Foster, and they get 2, so there's your 5. Over to Brown, and now we've got 9 seconds, so it's Broom on Foster. Gives it to Knipple. No. Foster gives it to Flag. 3 seconds. Flag. Nice. Yes. There's the mid-range shot again, as Shane was saying. Seems to be much more reliable for Cooper Flag. And for whatever reason, I can't wait. I wonder, there's no Syracuse zone anymore. I was going to say it's like a zone buster, but Pettiford gets the 2 back. And we're back to 7. You know who we haven't seen so far in the second half yet is Isaiah Evans, and here's James going to give it to Foster. So we're 6.5 minutes into the second half and haven't seen Evans yet. So it's unfortunate, but it looks like John is content with playing the shorter rotation maybe. 8 seconds here for Foster. Going to give it to Flag. Flag going to have to drive and try it again. Flag, yeah, he got fouled. He got fouled by Pettiford. That's his 3rd. Pettiford got him on the arm. Absolutely. Late in the shot clock there. I don't know where Evans is. I want to see more Isaiah Evans, man. Give him a few more shots. Flag is the one really asserting himself so far here in the second half. 6 points so far at the line, shooting 2 more. He's got basically 6 points. He scored 6 points in the first half. He's got 6 through the first 7 minutes. It's really the Cooper Flag show here in the second. Oh, no. That free throw did not look good. It baffles me. Our best player cannot shoot free throws. Cooper Flag's Achilles heel is free throw shooting. Incredible. He's got to fix that, man. He misses them both. He missed both. Think about how many more points he can have, man. Holy cow. Still 7, and we're 9 of 17 from the line. Good Lord, man. Oh, he gets a block from behind. Evans is back into the game now. Looking for a bit of an offensive spark are the Blue Devils here, trying to get some more floor spacing. Now he's got Broom. Oh, Evans just tries to lay it in off the glass and throws it right off the backboard. No, can't do that. And Knipple will go to the free throw line as... Yeah, and Knipple hasn't really scored much here. He's only got 2 points, too, so missing some points from Knipple. I don't know. I think Mazzara really kind of extended the arm there on Knipple. Man, 9 of 17. It is so bad. That is 8 points at the free throw line. Holy moly. I kind of, on the replay, I sort of agree that is offensive foul. That is offensive foul. He got away with the extension. Knipple to the bench. Gillis in. And now we're back to a 6 point. See what I mean? The 12-point lead is like, it's a little disingenuous. It's like, yeah, you're up, but like, it's a difference between being up 12 and up like 17. Mazzara connects again. He got them both. Oh my goodness. Cooper Flag gives it away? No, he's out of bounds, man. Auburn really bringing pressure. Cooper Flag has turned it over in double teams before. So the ball handling really hasn't quite been there. So Duke by 5 right now. And the free throws, I just can't get over them. I really hope that doesn't come back to bite us. Anyway, here we go. Auburn playing better defense on Evans after they figured out that the kid can shoot the 3. And here's Foster. Foster, 10 seconds here. Foster may have taken steps. Oh, Malik Brown, nice rebound on the weak side. Auburn tried to like triple team Foster, and Brown scores it in. Duke by 7 here. Need a stop and a bucket, boys. Stop and a bucket. Both teams taking it really deep into the shot clock. Like playing good defense like really late to initiate offense. Oh my goodness. Broom gets too easy there as Gillis rotated late and gave him a gift of an and one. Oh my god. Gillis has been the biggest disappointment actually this season. Hasn't. Yeah. Brown has been great. James has been great. Gillis, not so much. Gillis, not so much. So things getting a little tenuous here. Duke by 5 as we've hit the under 12 timeout, and Auburn has clawed it back. +7 for Auburn in that 4-minute stint. Remember I said we needed to get it to 80 in order to be able to win this game? The pace is, that's kind of the pace here. Still think 80 is the magic number. 80, 85. Man, the free throws, man. The free throws are just going to be our, yeah. It's the only reason it's close is because we've been missing free throws. Like we've missed 8 free throws. Look, if you hit half of those and you say, okay, so you missed 4, right? So instead of going 9 of 17, you go 13 of 17. So +4, you're up by 9 instead of 5. You feel a lot better being up by 9 than you do being up by 5 with a guy at the free throw line to make it 4. You know, I take the 8-point lead. The 4-point lead is not so much, right? Free throws make a huge difference. I mean, they're impacting the game insofar as that they are giving Auburn foul trouble, which Auburn has 2 players with 3 fouls. They got Pettiford with 3 and Cardwell with 3. But when was the last time you saw Duke foul out anybody from a game, right? Never. Doesn't happen. So, like, we either have to convert the free throws or actually commit to fouling people out. What's up, buddy? Hi. Still on your stomach? On your back, rather? It is not time to panic. It is time to acknowledge, rather, that Auburn has not rolled over and died because they are the top. They're the second team in the ranked second in the country. Acknowledge that they're a good team and that we just need to keep playing. Yeah, Isaiah Evans is in, although Auburn playing him much tighter in this second half than they did in the first. All right, here we go. So Janai Broom at the free throw line. He's got 13 points so far. You knew he was going to get his. The question is who else Robert is going to contribute. Baker Mazar with 13, Miles Kelly with 11. Miles Kelly had those 11 early in the game. Has not been really an impact in the second half yet. Pettiford, big 3 in the second half. So far, he's got 11. Really, the Auburn scoring has been very concentrated to those 4 players. Chris Moore has 2 and Johnson has 3, but that's about it. As Janai Broom gets the extra point there at the free throw line, and Auburn resuming the full court pressure as they're about to bring the double. No, they're not. They break out of it and allow Duke to bring it up the court. So Duke by 4, 58-54 here with 11:36 to go. And we got another foul. Oh, that is a foul on Broom. Interesting. Okay. Foul on Broom as Malik Brown is dribbling the ball off the court. Yeah, it's a foul on Broom. Now, so now commit. Now get him his fourth. Drive at him. Drive at him and get him his fourth. Force him into a situation where he has to play defense. Foster thinking about it. Almost listened to me there for a second as Flag has 6 seconds. No, Foster has 6 seconds. Foster, not quite. Oh, that time they're going to get the offensive goaltending call correct. Although, I don't know, actually. Oh, yeah, that was on the rim. Malik Brown should have just let that go. That might have rolled in. So Auburn down 4 with an opportunity here. There's the cut. Yeah, Broom with the slip in the screen. Oh, man, we got killed on that one. But yeah, either get Broom his fourth or stop messing around here, guys. Like, come on. It's a favorable matchup for Cooper Flag if we can get him the ball here. He does. Flag, there's a foul as first foul on Kelly. I don't know if Malik Brown should switch off Broom, man. Brown just stay on him. No rotating off of, no switching off of Broom. Brown 24/7 like glue. Although he'll go to the bench here, so. Inbounding to Flag, who still has Kelly on him, which is still a favorable matchup if we wanted to take it. But Duke is really stalled here. Knipple going to shoot for 3. He's wide open. Way too strong. Can't get it. Malawach tried for the rebound and no. So Auburn with an opportunity here as Duke's offense has completely stalled out. Man, we were feeling good about ourselves. And now we are not. Man, we can't hit the wide open 3. Where is Evans when you need him? Auburn having to run offense really far from the basket here. 10 seconds. Oh, great hands. That's out on Auburn. That's absolutely out on Auburn. Great hands there by Coop. I want to see us go right at Broom and get him a 4th foul here. Come on. This is the part where Cameron gets like really stressed out. It's like there's a lot of tension here. Flag gets the inbound. And James running the point here for Duke. I mean, there is tension in this game right now with Duke only ahead by 2. Oh, and Flag gets thrown to the ground. 3rd on Johnson, and that'll be 16 fouls on Auburn. So the next one will put us at the free throw line 1-1. But of course, if we can't hit free throws, it just turns into turnovers. So let's get a bucket here, boys. Come on. Oh my God, we just turned it over on the inbound, man. Just call a timeout. You have 3 of them. Goodness gracious. I don't know if we want to, like, just get a 5-second call or turn it over here. Oh, Broom loses it again. Yes. Another turnover here. 7th turnover for Auburn. So Duke's defense in these last 2 possessions holding strong. Man, Duke really hasn't, like, we have a drought. What is the drought? The drought is a lot. I don't know. It doesn't say. This stats one doesn't give it to me. The drought is a lot. We haven't scored since the TV timeout. It's been, well, at least 2 minutes there. Flag Give it to Proctor. Proctor for 3. Takes a step to the left. Yes! Huge shot for Tyrese. Timeout, Blue Devils. Interesting timeout. What do we say for Proctor? We said he hasn't hit from 3 yet. We said at halftime, we're going to look for at least 2 3-pointers from Tyrese Proctor. That was a huge shot. Duke by 5. Come on, buddy. Get excited. Get excited. Start barking. Start barking for the 3s. Come on. Corn. You're so full. I bet you're so full. You ate a lot of sweet potatoes tonight. You ate your chicken and your sweet potatoes tonight. Yum, 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 yum. Yes. Yes. Huge shot from Proctor. There's a sign of life back with Duke now that Proctor made that shot. When was the last time Duke scored? I mean, Duke. The last time Duke scored was Malik Brown at the 12 mark. Yeah, it was almost 3 minutes since Duke scored. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it was essentially a 5-0 run for Auburn. And before that, it was 2 minutes before that. So basically, Duke has been stuck. Duke scored four points in the last 7. So from 16-11, it was 54. At the 16-11 mark of the second half, Duke had 54. And then 2 minutes to Duke 56, 2 minutes there, and then 3. So yeah, we've been stuck for a while. Stuck for a while, and Auburn has been clawing its way back in. But the turnovers, I think, are starting to catch up to Auburn, honestly. 7 Auburn turnovers, kind of killing them, killing their possessions. The rebounding is starting to, we were plus 9 at the halftime. We're only plus 5 right now. And the 3-point shooting has really quieted down here for Duke. 8 of 21 there. That's the first 3-pointer we have made in the second half there. That shot from Proctor. Huge shot. Give us a little bit of life. What are we thinking, chat? What are we thinking? Goodness gracious. Interesting game. I do think we can get things going, and Proctor looks hot. I mean, we got to get this thing rolling, man. We got to get this thing rolling again. I want to see us extend back out to a 10-point lead by the time we hit the 4-minute mark. Nicholas, you moved out of your parents' house. Congratulations. Flag really got it going here in the second. He's got 12 points. He kind of cooled off a bit. The free throw shooting has not been his friend. What? I don't know what I don't know what was saying. It would be fitting if Bruce Pearl got a technical on his first visit to Cameron, though. I feel like that would be very in character. So Auburn now down 7. So here we go. Need to extend. Oh my goodness, what just happened between Cooper Flag and Denver Jones? be a foul on flag there. That'll be the 5th team foul. All right, Duke with 7. Duke by 7. 9:01 to go. Auburn inbounding here. And here's a 3 by Pettiford. Oh my God, dude, this kid is just ripping 3-pointers from NBA range. It's insane. Wow. Goodness gracious. That is insane. I mean, he's taking step back contested threes. Wow. Auburn is throwing a zone at us and flag here. Oh, what a Euro step. And one, baby. Yes. And that's the 4th on Pettiford. That's actually big. Yeah. Nice little jump step there. So that's the 4th on Pettiford. Honestly, if we got to foul somebody out, Pettiford would not be a bad one to do. Would not be a bad one to foul out because those 3-point shots that he's been taking have been ridiculous. This flag does manage to connect on that. So that's 14. No, make it 15. I've shorted somebody some points here. Anyway, Duke by 7 again. Pettiford lays it in. All right, so trading buckets here. So Pettiford with 16, Broom with 16. Those are leading on the Auburn side. Evans we've seen sparingly here in the second half as we tick under 8. Duke by 5. Flag. Tough jump shot. Not quite. Oh my God, they're going to get Malawatch for that. Come on. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. Foster is 11. Okay. What? I must have oh, second half at the 11-minute mark. Duke 60. Oh, okay. I gotta rewind that on. I gotta rewind that. Oh yeah, yeah. Wait. Did they? This was. Did they reverse the call? The basket interference call? Huh? Wait, they must have reversed. Wait, I am so confused. Did they reverse that call from Kayla Foster? Because Jay Billis and Shulman never said anything about it. I just went back, which is why I was like so confused when it came out from that timeout and it was Duke by 7, because I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Duke by 5. But like now I'm looking back at the score and like it looks like it's a Kayla Foster layup good at the 11:17 mark, which was the one that was waved off because Malik Brown supposedly interfered with it. What? Am I going crazy? Hold on, chat. Help me, chat. Like what? Hold on. So, like, somehow we have 2 extra points that we shouldn't. Because we went to break. Yeah, it was the 3-pointer by Proctor, which made it 61-56. So that was a 5-point game. Then we came back to break. We were up 7. And so they must have reversed it. Okay. I mean, I'm like, what? What is the score? I guess they're just not going to, the announcers are just not going to say anything, and I'm going to sound like a crazy person. It is Duke by 5 with 7:45 to go. So, okay. Malik Brown back in, and here's a very deep, wow. Again, Miles Kelly from way downtown, and now it's a 2-point game. Good Lord. We're just going back and forth here. Flag slips, but keeps his dribble, actually. Turner. Oh, my goodness. The finish. The finish. Wow. Oh, man. It looks like he got a little bit of a hamstring. Either that or he's cramping again. He's probably cramping again, actually. He's definitely cramping. Whew, Pettiford. Can't miss at the moment. Flag needs to come out of the game. Flag needs to come out of the game because he is cramping. Actually, pretty bad. Like, I don't know. Would you use a timeout here to get him out? Or, like, how do you need a whistle? Proctor for 3. No, too strong. Knipple tried for the rebound but couldn't get it. Wow, Auburn with an opportunity here. There's Pettiford again. Yep. Oh no, actually. That finally Pettiford cooled down. The next foul by Auburn will take us to the free throw line here. Duke by 2. Oh, that, as I said. Oh, they're not going to call they're not going to count the 3 by Knipple. Kelly is going to get his second foul. Okay, that's 2 steps, but I guess they'll allow it. It looks like flag will stay in. One and one, no good. Flag tried to steal it, and we've got a timeout, actually, Auburn. Okay, so they will call timeout to keep possession, which something like what we should have done before. But yeah, so now it's a 2-point game. Okay, so to prove that I'm not insane, free throws may cost us this game. I know. I really was like hoping that was not going to be the case. To prove I'm not insane, this is. Okay, this is the 3-pointer. Right, this is the 3-pointer here by Proctor. Yes, it is now 56-61. We go to timeout. Fast forward. We come back from timeout. Right, 56-51. 5-point game. And all of a sudden, Duke has 2 more points, 56-63, with no explanation. So I have no idea. So here we go. 6 minutes left in a 2-point game. I will take the 2 points because we're going to need them. Pettiford driving on James. Pettiford with a step through. James rejects him. Man, it's going to come down to 1 play again. And that's crazy because this game really shouldn't be close because the free throws, like, you know, we had just made 4 of those free throws. This is a 6-point game and you're kind of like, okay, like whatever. But like Isaiah Evans back in for Knipple. Knipple only 2 points tonight, actually. Isaiah Evans kind of bringing up those points significantly better. And it's a turnover on the inbounds by Auburn. Opportunity here for Duke. Must capitalize. Must capitalize opportunity for the Blue Devils. Zion James driving. Oh, he gets it to go. Wow, huge. 70. Right? What did I say? Duke needs to get to 80? Duke needs to get to 80 to win it. It's going to be close. Then they're going to get Pettiford here for 3. Short. Get the rebound. Somebody finish the defensive possession. Oh, my God. This is the 3rd crack at it here for Auburn. No. Well, if you get 3 shots at it in one possession, I mean, yeah, okay. You got to close the defensive possession, man. The Duke rebounding has been good all night except to there. Man, so brutal. There's like just these like key possessions that you just need to close. Proctor has a lane to the basket, doesn't take it, pulls up early. 10 seconds here. Flag now with the smaller Pettiford on him. They're going to drive. Disregards, actually gets blocked. 3 seconds. Proctor has to put it up at the end, and he does at the buzzer! Yes! Proctor with a huge shot! That's the second 3-pointer we said we were going to need from Proctor, and he hits it. My goodness. Duke by 5. At the buzzer. Kelly. Brown goes for the steal. Sells out. There's Broom. Broom extra pass down, and he can't finish! Johnson couldn't finish. They couldn't get the lay-in. The little bunny there. Huge possession. Must capitalize as we tick under 4. Must capitalize on this possession. Duke by... That's a foul. That's a foul. Yep. But it's a 1-and-1. It's only a 1-and-1. This is huge. This is huge. I mean... The flag sort of got away with an offensive foul, and Proctor comes back and just drills it at the buzzer. I thought he wasn't going to get this shot off. I wasn't sure if he was going to get this shot off. That's crazy. I mean, we sat here, we literally called it in halftime. We said we're going to need 2 3-pointers from Tyrese Proctor before all was said and done. And here you go, Tyrese Proctor with 10 points off the 2 3-pointers. What are you going to do? That's why you like and subscribe. What's up, buddy? Get excited. It's almost we're going to win. We're going to win the game, bud. We're going to win. We're going to win. We're going to win. We need these free throws here. These free throws are huge. Huge free throws. Who is taking these free throws? That's a better question to ask. Who is taking the free throws? Okay. I don't want all scoring plays. I just want everything. All play types. Timeout. Kel foul on defensive rebound. Doesn't tell me who got fouled. Goodness gracious. Either Proctor, actually, why ask when I can rewind? It is going to be... Cooper Flag taking the free throws. I thought, yeah. Yeah, that three obviously was huge. I mean, that's kind of one of those where you're like, you know, it's those situations where if it was the opposing team, you'd be like, all right, boys, this is not our night. Like the other guys are they're hitting shots at the buzzer, at the shot clock buzzer, and like, you know, this kind of thing. Like it's a good omen for us, but we got to close out. Look, 3:54. It's only a 5-point game. Cooper flagged to the line. He has not been consistent with the free throw shooting tonight. And it's a 1-and-1, which means if you miss the first one, it's effectively a turnover, right? Like you could have gotten a 2-point shot, but you ended up going to the free throw line and missing. He's 3 of 6 from the line tonight. This 50-50 is not a great percentage here. Gotta close out. This is where we see if this team has learned anything from the close losses against Kentucky and Kansas. And the complaint, rightfully so, is that this team is anti-clutch, right? Because we can't get those last shots off. We can't close the games out when we're ahead even. It's time to put all of that to bed right here. Step up to the free throw line, make your 2 free throws, go up by 7. Play defense and go from there. All right? Get a stop, and then even if you don't score on the ensuing possession, fine. You're burning 30 seconds off. It's under 3 minutes. You're up by 7. You can take it from there. But this is it right here. You got to step up to the free throw line. Huge for this kid right now, and just go get it done. Isaiah Evans in the game currently for Duke, hasn't scored in the second half. You need him. You got to have him. You got to have him, Coop. You got to have him, or you got to have the rebound, one of the two. Yep. Makes the first. Got to have it. You're the best player in the country. You got to have it. Got it. Nice. All right. That's huge. Duke by 7. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Come on. Now we're standing. Now we're up. We got to have it. Let's do it. Defense here. Defense on this possession. Malik Brown on Broom. We got a 3-pointer by Kelly. That's no good. We're going to fight for the rebound, and we're going to get a foul. Yeah, that's a foul on Proctor. That's going to be his 4th. I don't know if that's really necessary. That wasn't necessary. That's the 17th foul, so that's a 1-and-1. So now Auburn is the free. Yeah, you didn't want that. This is the worst possible outcome here, because now Auburn, the team behind, has the opportunity to score with the clock stopped. Now you're going to need to get the 2 back on the other side. It is a 1-and-1. He could miss this. I doubt he does. Oh, never mind. He did. But we got to get a rebound. Auburn has the rebound, and we're scrapping for it. Held ball. That's Duke. No, it's Auburn. Well, at least we were able to get the held ball. That's Isaiah Evans. That's great. Why does Baker Mazzara come in there? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. That ball, technical foul here? Maybe? Yeah, like this dude just comes in out of nowhere and starts tee him up. Like, what is this? Like, the play is over. Like, look at this. The play's over, all right? And then this dude just comes in and just tries to break up the huddle. Like, what? like why? So this should flip the possession arrow to Duke, though. I would not call anything here. I just say play on. Auburn is going to have to inbound this. Yeah, this should be Auburn's ball on the alternating possession. So a Duke with an opportunity to play defense here because Broom missed the front end of the 1-and-1. So it was going to be a turnover essentially, but we couldn't get the rebound. At least we have. All right, so let's do it. Play on here. 3:37 to go. Auburn to inbound. Auburn has had some trouble inbounding. We have been able to. Oh, that's an offensive foul. That's offensive. Yes, that is offensive foul. Dude, Mazzara just put James on the ground. Offensive foul. This is such an easy call. This is a dead ball. This is such an easy call, but now you could call this a dead ball foul too. This for sure is a foul on Mazzara. I don't know what this kid is thinking right now. I don't understand. So that's a turnover. The question is, does Duke shoot free throws? No. No calls? Wait, so they just blew the whistle and didn't do anything? What? Somebody's paying off the refs here, boys. This is... That is the easiest offensive foul call that I have seen not called. What? How is that not an offensive foul? Boy, if Auburn scores here, man, I'm really pissed. Make him earn it at the free throw line, honestly. I do not understand how that is not an offensive foul. I don't get it. All right, so Broom gets both. So at the end of the day, Auburn ends up scoring 2 in that possession, which should have been an offensive foul. I don't understand at all. But in any case, 3:18 to go, Duke by 5. Here we go. Who's going to hit the big shot for Duke? Who's going to get the big shot? Here's Proctor with 10 seconds. Who's going to hit a big one? Right, because you need behind the back. Proctor, turnaround jump shot with a touch. Yes, for Tyrese. Duke by 7. That was huge. Get the 2 points right back. Now you got to play defense. Lock it in. You really only need 1 or 2 possessions of defense here. Oh my God. What a terrible call. The refs have just gone off the rails here at the end of it, boys. The refs have gone off the rails. Problem is, if Duke had hit just a few more free throws, this would not even be a game. So Mazzara makes both. So Auburn has gone 4 of 4 at the free throw line. 4 of its last 4. And it's an Auburn timeout. I can't get over the fact that they didn't call the offensive on Mazzara. Like, that just seems like such a blown call. And like, literally there was a ref there who blew the whistle on it. I just don't understand. Duke has to be really strong with the ball. Obviously, no turnovers, but we gotta get shots off. Like, what I say? I said 85 wins the game, right? Like, 85 wins the game. So Auburn had 2. Duke needs to respond and get 2 back. We're just playing. We're playing. Oh, Coach K is in the building. It's like, who's gonna break serve here, right? Who's gonna hold serve? Who's gonna break serve? Auburn came up with 2. Duke needs 2 to keep it at a 7-point cushion. Knipple, Flag, Proctor, Brown, and James are your 5 for Duke. Knipple trying to drive. Only 2 points tonight on 1 of 2 shooting. Now to Flag. Over to Brown. Oh, nice back cut by James. Oh, we got blocked. Oh my God, he got blocked. Wow, that back cut was there. So now Auburn with an opportunity here. Broom on Brown. Broom is going to shoot 3. In and out. Rebound to Duke. All right, so both teams come up empty on that. Woo. This is huge if Duke can score now, because now we're under 2 minutes. Wow, okay. Sion may have gotten away with that too. Bit of Proctor. Now 10 seconds. 145 left. Proctor. Is Proctor going to be the one? Proctor. Oh, Proctor almost loses it. Proctor does lose it. Auburn steps out. No, it belongs to Auburn here. Turnover by the Blue Devils, although we did burn the full shot clock, essentially. 90 ticks to go. Nice block by James. What a recovery. Wow, this is, I mean, the tension, this is getting down to the wire, boys. If we can get a steal, a stop and a bucket wins the game. Stop and a bucket wins the game. Mazzara, in and out. There's the stop. There's the stop because James picked up the rebound. James, what a huge game tonight, man. Starting for the first time, huge game. We're going to tick under 60 seconds here. There's Knipple driving. Knipple off the top of the backboard. There's your stop in a bucket. Duke by 7 with under a minute. This looks good. No threes. Air ball. Oh, Cooper Butterfingers. That was that would have iced it right there. If Cooper Flag brings down that rebound, the game ends. That game is over. They should, yeah. Jay Billis is saying he doesn't think it hit the rim. They should look at it. New Killer, welcome in. Good evening. Is Duke about to get its signature win of the season here at home in Cameron against number 2 Auburn? Duke by 7 with 50 ticks. I mean, damn, Coop. Just lock it in, boy. Lock it in. Lock it in. Get that rebound. The rebound here wins because Auburn is going to have to foul, and it'll be double bonus. If Auburn scores, it's a slightly different story. Broom on Malik Brown, no good. Auburn with the rebound again. Mazzara, that with 17. Burned about 8 seconds off the clock there. Duke's got to inbound here, so Duke by 5. You can still play. Oh my goodness. Should have called timeout. You have 2 of them. Oh, nice. Give it to Flag. Yeah, there's the foul. Broom picks up his 4th. So Cooper Flag to the free throw line for 2 shots. In a 5-point game, you got to make at least 1. Got to make at least 1. Yes! 20 points for Cooper Flag. Yeah, Cooper's got them both. So Cooper Flag comes up clutch, hitting his last 4 free throws. Ediford, the step back jumper, no good. Duke doesn't come down with a rebound, so another chance for Auburn here. Broom has it. Duke swiping at it. And Broom, let him have it. Let him take it. Let him take it. Let him take it. Let him take it. Do not foul him. Whatever you do, do not foul him. You don't want to give him the and 1 there. Still a 5. Let's bring it to a 5-point game. That is Auburn's final timeout. Auburn now needs a steal off the inbounds. Duke, you have 2 timeouts. You must call a timeout if you have any threat of a 5-second call, or if you get pinned in the corner with a double team, call a timeout. Cooper Flag, ridiculous here in the second half. The first half was the Isaiah Evans show, and boy, did we need every piece of those 18 points from Isaiah Evans. The second half has been the Cooper Flag show with 15 points in the second half. He's got 21 total with 11 rebounds and 4 assists. It's been an incredible second half for Cooper Flag. He's come on really strong. 2 blocks, 3 steals. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I mean, extremely clutch free throw shooting from Flag, who has been struggling from the line. I got to hand it to the kid. He stepped up. He got it, and he knocked them down. He knocked him down. You're the best player on the team. You just gotta do it, and he showed up. So. Yeah, I mean, there's only 15 seconds on the clock, so you have to get this in bounds, and then you get fouled. See, like Knipple can get fouled. Anyone but Foster, really. Foster can't shoot free throws. Flag, and that'll be the 5th foul. Yep, that'll be the 5th foul on Broom. Broom is out. He's done. So Broom is out with 20 points. I mean, he performed really well tonight, too. He had a rough first half, 5 points for him in the first half, and then 15 points in the second. So both Broom and Flag showing up huge for their respective teams in the second. 76-81 with Cooper Flag at the free throw line to ice the game here. And that is, yeah, he's got the first one. So. And Flag, not quite on the second one, but 6 will let that one slide for now. Oh, Flag with a block. Foul? No, what did they call? They threw a whistle for no reason? Oh, they called a goaltend. Oh. That looked like a clean block by Flag, actually. Oh, yeah, it's a goaltend. It's a goaltend. Yeah, it's a goaltend. 3.7. So you still got to inbound and make your free throws here. Inbound, be strong with the ball. Auburn will foul you. Make your free throw. Oh, they're back to 5.2. So you got 5.2 seconds left. Gotta have it. Duke, 2 timeouts. I do not want to see us not use these if we're in trouble. Kansas is going to go down, and Auburn 1 and 2 are both going to go down on the same day. That's definitely happened before. All right, they just let Knipple take it. All right, so Knipple to ice the game. Who's only had 2 points. It's been a quiet game for Knipple, although the rest of his stat line has actually been pretty good. Knipple 2 rebounds. 2 of 3. Yeah, he does have 4. 92% free throw shooter. Okay, that's who you want. And he gets the first. Yeah, 12 of 13 on the season, so he hasn't taken as many. And there we go. Knipple with the icing on the cake. What did I say? 85 wins the game. I was really close. 84-78. I mean, you can't ask to get much closer. I said 85 to win the game. Duke gets 84. That is the huge signature win that we all needed, that we absolutely needed, and really sets us up really, really nicely for the rest of the season. Huge, huge win for the guys here tonight. Wow, what a game. What a game. That was fun. That was crazy. But I need to go to bed because I don't have the advantage of being 3 hours behind anymore. It is actually almost midnight for me. So that is incredible. Quick stat check here for the guys. I mean, Cooper Flag, another sensational game. What can I say? 22 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, 3 steals. Almost had a third block there. Very, very, very good win. Grim, thanks for being here. Nick, thanks for being here. Thanks everybody for showing up tonight and hanging out for the fun. For this one was a big one. On 7 of 18 shooting, very high volume shooting, sort of low percentage. Didn't hit a single three, and I think that was pointed out by folks in chat earlier. The 3-point shot just really hasn't been there for Flag this year. He's 7 of 26, and actually now 7 of 30 from the field. So hasn't really quite worked. But the mid-range shot has certainly been there, and everything else. I mean, he leads the team in rebounding by a mile. And that's not going to change after tonight. He's got 11 rebounds, and the next closest was Brown with 6. So, I mean, also a sensational game from Malik Brown. He played 25 minutes. Malawash only 15, but we know why that was. You know, we had the much bigger game there for Brown, especially with the defense on Broom in that first half, holding him to only 5 points. He ended up with 20 in the game, but he was going to get his. Yeah, and then of course the play of Isaiah Evans in the first half just really brought us back to life. I mean, that saved us. 18 points from Isaiah Evans. You don't really expect to get that. Am I surprised? No. Am I surprised in how it happened? A little bit. You know, I would have thought that I was not expecting Isaiah Evans to be the second highest scorer and not get a single point in the second half, right? Like you would have thought that maybe that continued a bit in the second. It didn't. Khan Knippel with only 6 points for the game. That's unexpected. Tyrese showed up big. He got 12 points, but Tyrese hit some really big shots. The 3 at the end of the shot clock was huge. And then he had the 3 as well to initiate, to just kind of break us out of the slump. So the shots from Proctor were huge there in the second half. Yeah, we are one of the 2 wins in the ACC. It's tough sledding for the ACC. It's going to be Duke and Carolina probably duking it out. We'll see. And I think Sion James also played a really great game. First time starting, got 9 points. Some really tough points, actually. A lot of physicality down low. So it was a great all-around team win, I think, for these guys. And they really needed to be a team win. Auburn's a great team. So hats off to Auburn. That was fun. They really kind of pushed us. They had 2 20-point scorers there with Pettiford and Broom, and Mazar with 17 and Kelly with 14. Just really strong with the Auburn starters. The Duke bench was far superior. But the starters there for Auburn were really strong. So anyway, I think that's going to be it. What do we got? We got Louisville coming up next. The Cardinal. Where are we on that one? Let's see. What do we got? We got the win here. This will be Sunday at 6 p.m. That'll be right in the middle of football. Actually, right at the end, in the middle of the late games there in football. But we will be back here. So Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific, for the first of our ACC games, where we look to go ahead and go 1-0 in the ACC against the Louisville Cardinal. Stay right here with the channel. Hit the sub and the like if you're new. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining. Have a great rest of your week. Thursday and Friday. Stay safe. Have a great weekend as well. We'll see each other sort of towards the end of the weekend there. Fantastic win for the Blue Devils. we can all go to sleep happy tonight because Carolina lost and Duke won. That is the best that Duke Blue Devil fan could ask for. So as always, as we say here on the channel before signing off, stay safe and go Duke. Good night, everybody.